A lot I hear lately on social media. I've been here for a while, actually. Um, we live in a sensitive society right now. Our society is extra sensitive, extra. It's really not extra sensitive. You can't really generalize and judge a society as a whole. One of the reasons why I say that, because of, you know, I would say 30, 40 years ago, when I was growing up, we had no access to iPads and iPhones. There was no iPhone and iPad. The only news you were able to receive or know through TV. When I was a kid, 9 years old and 6 years old, the news, we weren't even watching the news back then. And the only thing that you'll see, if your parents didn't watch the news that day, the paper. And a lot of this stuff is pretty much usually filtered down. So now there's so many social media platforms. You got TikTok, you got Facebook Reels, you got YouTube, you got many others. And instant, it doesn't matter what part of the world. You could be in Mars immediately, within seconds. It's on social media. Everybody sees it. Everybody sees it at the same time, everybody in the world. Worldwide, yes, global, within minutes, within seconds. So people are more exposed. Younger kids are more exposed. They're not more sensitive. They're more exposed. They understand things more. They understand life more. They understand how things work. Back in the day, we weren't exposed to nothing. We didn't know how certain things work when we were 12 years old, 10 years old. It was a small, simple structure we were following. Obviously, we advance as a society. Technology advances, and we advance, and we evolve. So we cannot, judge based on the way we grew up 20, 30, 40 years ago. You can't say that. Are we sensitive now? Because we're exposed to things. We see things now. You're able to differentiate. This is wrong, and between wrong and right. So I wouldn't say that. Definitely, I'm against, as a society, we are sensitive. Yes, things been overly exposed, but that's part of being evolved. That's part of involvement. That's part of the technology that we have access to, and we're able to see things. Absolutely. That we weren't able to see immediately many years ago. We might hear about it years later back in the days. Now, within seconds, the minute it happened. So I think we should rephrase that. We should say we're more exposed to things. Why don't we, as the older generation, we should analyze it and understand it and not judge our current society, because our kids are the new society. Our kids and our future kids and young kids. Now, we cannot say, oh, you're overly sensitive, this and that. No, they're more exposed to things. They're more understanding. They understood things better than we did back in the day when we were 12 and 10 and 8 years old and 14 years old. Absolutely. I can tell you that much. Yes. We had limited access to certain things, so we're exposed to certain stuff. Now, whether you could say technology really, it didn't do us any good, maybe, but I cannot say it didn't do us any good. It advanced us. Absolutely, technology make things accessible and make things more easier for us. It created new jobs, new things to study in colleges and school. Kids follow their new passion, new things. You just can't judge and say, we live in a sensitive society, overly sensitive society. No, I disagree 100%. You can't say that, because our kids are the future. Our nieces, the young kids, all of them, our neighbors' kids, all of these are the future. So sensitive, but that's part of it. That's part of it. A new way of growing up, school system, technology accessibility that they have. No, they're just more aware. And they're able to differentiate what is wrong and what is right. Now young kids have their own opinion. We didn't have our own opinions back in the days. We didn't. What's wrong with having their own opinions? They're growing up faster than before. Kids are growing up, absolutely, way faster than before. So let's embrace what we have. Let's love each other as a society. Let's not judge each other, try to pick on each other because of this, because of that. Let's put the negative stuff behind it. Anything, that's all negativity. Just spreading negative vibes and negative energy and toxic energy. No. We as society, we have to be together. We have to respect each other. We have to embrace each other. We have to help each other. We have to advance each other. We have to advance as a society. As human, we need to always advance and evolve. There's new technology. Let's pay attention to what's important. New technologies, new way of of doing things. AI, it's here now. We need to advance with it. We need to get involved with it. We need to accept it. We need to do things that advance us as a society. Absolutely. So please, enough with the negative stuff, enough with the negative news, enough with the negativity. Why don't we just stay positive, focus on the positive, so it can rub on our children, rub on the next generation that's coming later after us. Anything we feed the younger generation, that's what they're gonna have in their mind. Positive news, positivity, positive energy. Please, let's not focus on negative or negativity in general. I'm really against all of that. We need to love, respect, and help each other as a society and advance each other. Yes. And focus on what's important, what's going to help us, what's going to feed our children, what's going to advance us, what's going to educate our kids. Yes, that's what we really should be concerned about. A lot of the important stuff that's become unimportant, and we focus on the negative things, and what's negative become what's important right now, which is absolutely silly and ridiculous, in my opinion. Anyhow, stay positive. That's my message always to you. Stay positive and go forward. Absolutely. Live for the now, plan for the future, and forget the past. The past is gone. We cannot bring it. It's gone. It's history. If you made a mistake, we done something, it's past. Learn from it and go forward and be a better person. Okay? Embrace what you have now and plan for the future. And keep going forward. And don't stop dreaming. No dream is too big to dream. Absolutely. No dream is too big to dream. So please follow, share, and like. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anything, leave in the comments. Bye.